Hello, Leo. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for you, Leo, for the week of January 25th through the 31st. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and please subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, keep in mind, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone. You can obtain a private reading by clicking the link to my website below. And this week, let me grab it. I am using the Egyptian Tarot Nerfertari deck with the gold overlay. It's beautiful. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating this week. Okay, Leo, your first card. You have the Six of Wands, followed by the Ten of Wands, and the Knave of Wands. And your overall energy for the reading this week is the Nine of Swords. And we will get to your other oracle cards here in just a little bit. So at first glance here, Leo, all three of your base cards here are wand energy, very fiery energy, very busy. So starting off here with your first card, which is your focus or your anchor card for the week. And you have the Six of Wands, which is a card of recognition and success. People are noticing what you're working on and what you're doing. So you are in the spotlight this week. So this is a card of confidence. You've been working really hard, Leo, and now you're receiving recognition for these accomplishments. Now, another message when the Six of Wands shows up is to remember to give gratitude to all those around you who have supported you and helped you to get to where you are today. So, a message that I'm getting is some of you have gotten a promotion. Now, this can most certainly be in the workplace, but it can also be in regards to maybe a group or organization that you've been working with. And now you're being asked to kind of take the reins because of your gifts and talents, Leo. But for others, in regards to your career in the workplace, if you weren't in a leadership position previously, this is indicating that is what you're headed at. It's some kind of step up or promotion for some of you. I see certification for some of you. So you might be in a field where you're getting certified. And then once the certification, once you get that certification, now you're going to just be able to advance with your career. And the one thing about the Six of Wands card, Leo, is that you kind of now serve as a role model for others. So you just need to be aware of that so that you're always on your best behavior, being responsible, making sure all your actions are ethical. Because the most actually powerful way to teach others is by modeling the behavior and the attitudes yourself, Leo. But most Leos already know that as they use it on a daily basis. Now, the Six of Wands is actually your card, Leo. And as your anchor card for the reading, this energy is really amplified this week. So you're just going to start off just feeling great this week. This could be something happening maybe Monday morning. You're going to have really some nice things coming in this week, especially for advancement. Yeah, in regards to advancement that I was talking about with this card. Now, this card is also ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is all about good luck and happiness, good health, power, status. All those things are affiliated with the Six of Wands card. So you're standing once again in your own power, just larger than life, Leo. And the number six energy of this card is one of harmony and balance and love and happiness. So this is success and being honored for all your hard work, Leo. And the number six is the number of the third eye chakra, which relates to your perception and intuition. So be sure you're tapping into that all week long. Now, moving on to your next card, the Ten of Wands. Not surprised to see this card show up, especially after the Six of Wands. And this isn't just adding like four more wands, to your journey. This is about enjoying this wonderful success and rewards of the Six of Wands, where you're so enthusiastic that people are asking you to maybe take on additional work or projects or to head up things. And in all that excitement, Leo, now here you are with the Ten of Wands, which is really having too much on your plate, Leo. Just looking at the card here, we see this poor fellow trying to keep everything in balance. Now, the Ten of Wands, this indicates success as well. But it's a lot of responsibility and obligations, and it could start increasing your stress level, Leo. Because when you try to do too much, it can lead to being able, or I should say, unable to do anything effectively. And the other important thing is when you're doing so much, you miss out on opportunities. And this can be opportunities for new inspiration or new growth coming in. So the Ten of Wands is showing up for you this week, Leo, to remind you to just kind of rein it in. Remember what is a priority to you, Leo, and then eliminate the unnecessary. So be sure to take a moment this week in your hectic, busy schedule and take a look at what is a priority to you. Is everything that you're doing at this time serving your ultimate goals? You need to take a look at possibly some habits that take a lot of your time and energy with very little payoff for you, Leo. And that's where the word delegate is coming in. Delegate some responsibility to the things that don't need your absolute attention. And don't worry about if you don't do it, it won't get done right. Put the confidence in to the people that you're handing this off to. And you'll really be surprised that they're not going to let you down. They're going to do a good job for you. Now, the Ten of Wands is actually Sagittarius's card, so that's where all the enthusiasm and excitement came in without thinking about maybe the consequences of taking on too much. And this is also ruled by the planet Saturn, where you have to practice self-control and set some limits, Leo. Lucky for you, it's the number 10 energy, which means that you are indeed going to do something about this. And that number 10 then can reduce down to number 1, where you're going to be able to be available for something new coming in. And you don't want to miss out on something that would be of true interest to you because you're so bogged down with obligations and responsibility. So it's in your best interest, Leo, to delegate the less important things to others around you. Now, your next card here is the Knave of Wands, which is also known as the Page of Wands. So at least you're kind of going in order. 6 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and then the Knave of Wands. Now, the pages of the court are the known messengers, and each one brings in a certain type of news or a way that it comes in. And the Page of Wands here is one of the best. This page could be bringing in some really exciting news for you, Leo. All the more reason you need to free yourself up from all this heavy responsibility with this Ten of Wands. This energy is new ideas coming in, new desires, being inspired, very enthusiastic energy. So, this could be some really good news coming in, possibly for a new project or traveling. Very inspiring news. It's going to be something that you want to take advantage of, Leo. So, all the more reason to free yourself up for it. Now, the Page of Wands is a very youthful energy, so it's at the very beginning of whatever this is coming in. So, definitely can be indicating a new project or a new adventure just right on the horizon, Leo. Now, your numerology here for the three cards is number 17, which reduces down to number 8, and that is abundance coming in for you, Leo. And I believe it's got something to do with this card. Now, let's address your overall energy here, which is the Nine of Swords. And I do believe this card is showing up because of all your success here with the Six of Wands. Then you end up with such a heavy burden with the Ten of Wands. So the Nine of Swords is your overall energy showing up during the week is one of stress and worry. And that's got a lot to do with you took on too much. You have too much on your plate, especially at this midpoint here with the Ten of Wands. So you're worried and trying to figure out how you're going to get everything done. So you're tossing and turning at night, not doing yourself any favors because now you're going to have sleep deprivation. So when the Nine of Swords shows up, you need to address it in the light of day. So we already talked about it here, about delegating things to others. And that can take place in the workplace. Delegate things out to coworkers, people that work for you. But this can also be done in the home environment. Nowhere is it written that you have to do everything, Leo. So someone could help you with the shopping or cleaning or laundry or any of the chores or tasks that need to be done in the home environment. That can also be delegated out to other family members. So be sure to do that, Leo. And once you start ridding yourself of things that are just taking up your time and energy, this Nine of Swords energy is going to just disappear. The number 9 energy of this card is near completion. It's one of review. So that's exactly what you need to do with this energy is just review what is taking up so much of your time and energy and what can you delegate? What things can you delegate out to others? Now, in my recent trip to Sedona, which isn't that far from me, I came across this Sedona Oracle deck, and it ties into the Egyptian deck that I'm using because it does have ancient signs and symbols here, which are reminding us the wisdom of our ancient people. So for you, Leo, you received Raven, and it's a big card. It's a really big card. You can see the difference here. So here's the author's message with this card. The blue-black glint of a raven's wing overhead catches your eye as their call fills the sky, as our feathered friend here catches the wind. And the sound of the wings sweeping above suggests magic and mystery is in the air. So the message with this card is when mystery wants to speak, no matter who or what the voice it is. Always be polite and wise to listen. So this can be in regards to listening to this tarot card reading by realizing you have so much of a burden to now listen to the message to delegate some of the work. This could be in regards to listening to your employees. It's kind of indicating by saying no matter who or what the voice. So it can be indicating maybe something you might dismiss, thinking it's not important. So the Raven card message is indicating keep your ears open for anything this week, Leo, as there's going to be benefit in whatever it is you do indeed hear. Now let's take a look at which crystal your angels and guides have suggested for you for this particular week. Selenite. And this is my selenite crystal. Kind of a different type of shape than what, especially what's pictured here on the picture. But the first thing to take note of is that it's associated with your crown chakra, Leo, your connection with the divine. So make sure your co-partnership with spirit is strong. Do you connect on a daily basis? Because all it takes is 5 minutes in the morning. Just close your eyes, take some deep breaths, connect to spirit, see what messages come through. And with the nature of your cards this week, if you get a little bit overwhelmed before you can delegate off some of the work to others, it's a good time to do this very thing. Take a moment, 5 minutes, take some deep breaths, close your eyes, and connect to spirit. Ask for the peace and serenity that the selenite crystal can provide. So be sure you have this crystal to carry with you this week, as the selenite crystal will attract positive light energy towards you, and it will repel and release any negativity from your energy field. So your angels and guides are reminding you that when your mind is peaceful and clear, you can look clearly at the situations in your life. You can connect with your higher wisdom and really gain some insight that helps you on your path and journey. So, in summary, here this week, Leo, your overall energy of the Nine of Swords is going to be brought on by your enthusiasm, taking on more than you can handle. Your Six of Wands card, your focus, makes you feel so good this week because this is success and accomplishment and recognition. And some of you are going to be certified, getting to that next level. Some of you are going to be finishing up and earning your degree. So you're going on to that next level. So this is a huge feeling of accomplishment, just being a success. And now you're being propelled into being a role model for others. So with the Ten of Wands, you could be asked to take on a project or oversee a group and so on. And before you know it, you have too much on your plate. Now, you can hang on to the bigger responsibilities and projects, but now you need to take a good look and see what you can eliminate. The smaller things that someone else they can take care of it for you, Leo. And the Page of Wands is indicating some pretty new, exciting news coming in. So, your bookend cards here, this is a lot of enthusiasm and excitement. So, you want to free up having so much responsibility and obligations that might be holding you back. You don't want to miss on whatever this Page of Wands is bringing in. This could be traveling. This could be a new project coming in, a new relationship, new ideas, a new journey. So you want to be ready. Now, your numerology for this is number 8. So this is bringing in abundance to you, Leo. And your angels and guides are suggesting the selenite crystal, as it's going to kind of help you keep this Nine of Swords feeling at bay, keeping things a bit more calm and peaceful. And that's connecting with spirit. Just taking 5 minutes out of your day or when needed to just meditate with the selenite crystal, calming yourself down and seeing if there's any messages coming through for guidance. And your Sedona Energy Oracle card here is the Raven, indicating to listen. There might be something really important that you normally would just dismiss based on who's saying the information. So, this card is telling you to listen because this could be something magical and mysterious that you could be able to take advantage of in the future if you stopped and took a moment to listen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe and help support my channel if you haven't already. And for private readings, click on my website link below. Love and abundance to my Leo family.